Extraterrestrial alien hunters claim there's an uptick in alien UFO activity around Yellowstone National Park, of course, over the supervolcano, amid fears of apocalyptic supervolcano eruption. Alien hunters reporting new uptick around Yellowstone geysers following reports that fears of a catastrophic super eruption have spurred scientists to embark on a global initiative to monitor supervolcanoes closely for early warning signs. New footage on YouTube reportedly shows glowing UFO orbs hovering, circling, passing to and fro over the Old Faithful geyser at Yellowstone National Park. The latest alleged uptick in UFO activity over Old Faithful geyser would come as no surprise to UFO enthusiasts who have long claimed that the section of Yellowstone National Park near Old Faithful geyser is the site of major underground alien UFO bases. Now, this is not the first time we see various strange lights over volcanoes, especially over the volcanoes of Mexico, Colima and Popocatépetl, Mount Popo. They have 24/7 webcams, live coverage of the volcanoes, and there's quite a few instances where we see, even when the volcanic activity is ongoing, is active, that we see various bright lights going into the cone of the volcano and also coming out of it. And what is that? So, alien hunters also claim that periodic upsurges in the frequency of sightings of UFOs over the area of Yellowstone signal heightened concerns by alien volcanologists inhabiting the alleged underground bases that increased volcanic activity could lead to a major eruption. The latest observation of increased UFO activity over Yellowstone came after media reports of growing fears among experts that the Yellowstone supervolcano could erupt at any moment, threatening survival of global human population. And in response to mounting concerns about the risk of an apocalyptic supervolcanic eruption, scientists have reportedly established a global network, the Deep Earth Carbon Degassing, DECADE for short, initiative to monitor supervolcanoes and prepare humanity for a major devastation eruption that scientists say is only a matter of time. But experts are concerned that if Yellowstone supervolcano were to erupt, we would have, at best, only a year's warning, which would be grossly insufficient time to prepare for the resulting catastrophe. Notwithstanding, scientists from all over the world are involved in the DECADE initiative to monitor Yellowstone and other major threatening supervolcanoes around the world. There's about 21 supervolcanoes, as we know, worldwide. Now, experts have estimated that there is a 5 to 10% chance of a super eruption occurring before the end of this century. Quote, "We are deploying automated monitoring stations at volcanoes around the world to measure the gases they emit, end quote, said DECADE team leader, University of New Mexico researcher Tobias Fisher. He said, "We measure carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, and water vapor steam, the major gases emitted by all volcanoes on the planet. In the hours before an eruption, we see consistent changes in the amount of carbon dioxide emitted relative to sulfur dioxide. Keeping an eye on the ratios globally via satellites and on-site monitoring helps us learn the precursors of volcanic eruptions," end quote. And as human researchers commence the project to monitor the world supervolcanoes closely, aliens in UFOs, according to conspiracy theorists, are also stepping up monitoring activity, at least at the Yellowstone National Park. And we may surmise from the recent reports of sightings of mysterious UFOs hovering and circling around the geothermal areas at Yellowstone National Park that alien volcanologists are as concerned as their human counterparts that if Yellowstone supervolcano were to erupt, we would have only a year's warning. But based on the claim that aliens have far more advanced science and technology than humans, alien hunters have speculated that it's possible aliens are in possession of technological solutions to the imminent threat, but there's no consensus among UFO hunters that extraterrestrial aliens would use their super technology to help us humans. It's feared that they may simply abandon their alleged underground bases and fly out to space to avoid a major eruption event on Earth. This is not the first time that alien and UFO hunters have raised the alarm that mysterious UFOs are seen buzzing around the Yellowstone area could indicate that aliens are monitoring the supervolcano for a possible eruption. The Inquisitor reported earlier that following the emergence of footage thought to show alien UFO activity over the elk refuge near Yellowstone, UFO hunters raised alarm that an uptick in UFO activity over Yellowstone and Wyoming could mean that aliens were preparing for a major eruption of the volcano. Extraterrestrial hunters claim that the alleged UFO activity was sighted in a footage uploaded to YouTube by Cat Martin in 2016. Although the YouTube user never suggested or implied that the footage shows an alien UFO, enthusiasts claim that light seen passing in front of the live camera at the elk refuge in the middle of the night was in fact an alien UFO monitoring the volcano. And according to UFO Sightings Daily Scott Waring, the light was an alien UFO drone deployed to conduct surveillance flights over Yellowstone to monitor its activity following renewed uptick of volcanic activity. Now, the rumor mongering and speculation about UFO activity supposedly linked with an imminent super eruption event at Yellowstone only reflects general anxiety about the risk of a catastrophic eruption of the volcano, a super eruption, but the fears are being further exacerbated by other bizarre conspiracy theories, such as recent claims that the cabal have hatched a supremely evil plan to artificially induce a major eruption if the volcano fails to erupt naturally at an appointed time. Some theories claim that the clandestine group allegedly linked to various deep state were planning to induce a major eruption of the volcano by conducting fracking-style activity in the vicinity of the park. And this is on Bennett Reality. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Kindly support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box.